If you walk along the Padang, you will not miss the magnificent City Hall building which stands facing the esplanade. If you look carefully, you will notice that there are very few buildings built in that design anywhere else in Singapore. City Hall is a historical building. It was the seat of the British government of Singapore and in earlier times was the centre of government. Even in recent times, it was an important building. At one time it housed even our Prime Minister's office and the offices of several of the ministers. It is only after the ministries grew in importance and size that many of them moved out to occupy larger complexes. City Hall is the site of many milestone events in Singapore. It is where the Japanese surrendered to the British in 1946. Also, most of the important announcements with regard to the country were made from the building. On the sad aspects, it is where the remains of our former presidents lay in state while thousands of Singaporeans mourned their passing and filed past to pay their last respects. The City Hall is sited in an area which is in itself historical. It is a couple of 100 meters from where Sir Stamford Raffles landed, at the Singapore River. Around City Hall are placed almost all the important government buildings of old Singapore, like the Supreme Court and Parliament House. The City Hall overlooks the historical Padang, the location for many important events in Singapore like the numerous National Day parades and the Declaration of Independence. The building itself is made of solid granite in many parts and like most old buildings is able to withstand bombardment. Perhaps that is how it survived the Japanese bombardment during World War II. If we look closely we will see that each pillar seems to have been placed lovingly and with a view that the building should stand forever. The building is filled with carvings and statues from Greek mythology. It is painted white to symbolize the cleanliness of the government, which is one of the outstanding examples of a clean and caring government in the world. Indeed, City Hall building is a masterpiece and a beautiful building made to represent the solid foundations upon which our nation is founded. It stands today as a monument of the high standards set by our forefathers. We know that it is more than a building, it is a part of our history to remind us that we did struggle to establish this beautiful